Yo, what it do, YouTube? Welcome back to another Battlefield 6 Live. Of course, we're going to be using some of the best guns in Battlefield 6 here today. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be just kind of testing out a whole bunch of different things, maybe altering up some builds, making some guns that have a little bit more recoil, a little bit more usable. That's kind of the goal. I want to be able to set myself up here for success and really just be able to dominate here in Battlefield 6. So, hey, listen, if you enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the video, whenever you happen to see this, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that sub button. It does help me out in the algorithm. That being said, let's get ourselves in here to a game, preferably on attack. That is what I want. I want some attack on this thing. If we can get that, we're going to be absolutely set. So, looking forward to that. What's up, William? Welcome again, sir. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever it may be for y'all. Hope you guys are having a good one. What's up, Paul? Yes, I am indeed early today. I was kind of messing with the sleep schedule a little bit, reverting it, and I got a lot of stuff done real early today. And I was like, man, if I try to go live at my normal time, I'm gonna be absolutely toast. Like I'm gonna be literally slumped. So I was like, you know, we'll just opt to go live here a little bit earlier this afternoon and kind of see how it ends up working. That's my beautiful stick drift right there. I still haven't reset that on my controller. So let's see, carbine. I kind of want to try using that SG. Want to see if I can figure out a little something to do with it to make it a little bit better. Christ, close range, you like the TR7 or the SG553 more for aggressive play? Probably, I would have to say well, I don't know. That's actually kind of tough. Although I'm trying to go far out and around here as possible. Yo, what a dickhead. He looked back there and found me. What a guy. I'd say it's like the TR7s are really good. But sometimes I just do prefer the SG. My nerd ass teammates probably ain't gonna do nothing over here.
We're tracking you outside the AO. Get back.
Dude, I'm trying to make the great flank, which is like the best way I know how to do it is to go all the way around that outside there, but I think there's kind of locking that down. But we got, I was gonna say we're gonna have teammates be able to push up here, but we'll see about that. What up, damn toe? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to run. I was just trying to run that. Well, I don't think we're gonna be having a whole lot of success. We'll see what we got to do here to be able to lock in. I still might try that. I actually still legitimately, I might try this just because it's actually a good idea. I'm gonna try and stay as far out. Okay, well, oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay. Hold up. I'm way back here. Gentlemen, we're doing something devious. This is shout out Pip right here. Hold up. All right, well, shout out Pip for the route. It didn't really work that well. Neris, what's up? Yo, my teammate better not give away my position here. Yo, dickhead, you're not supposed to fire next to this beacon. This is prime location. I'm doing very good though. Thanks for asking. I'm doing very good. Ah, well. Well then. Okay, at least this is still here. Nobody knows. Ow. I kind of got an insta deleter right there. You should get the Scuff Omega. No, because I already got a controller that's technically speaking the same, if not better. So it doesn't make sense for me to go get a Scuff Omega. Also, what I will say is that I don't believe the Scuff Omega allows you to overclock it for as much as you would any of this other, like the controller I got right now. Like the 8K polling hertz, you can't do that on the Scuff. I think it's actually maxed out. Yo, if he's doing that, looking at me, he was actually gonna try and get me those defibs. So I don't think it'd be worth it for me to go and try and do that. It's basically the same thing I got anyways. I got TMR sticks. I got an AK polling, 8K hertz polling rate. Super, so it's super fast response time. 4 paddles in the back. It's like, as much as I like Scuff, it's like, why would I go buy another controller if it's not going to be like better kind of than what I got right now? Okay, now we're gonna ignore. Ow, okay, we're not ignoring. Yo, what's up, Grim? Got the M16. Nice. You like my build? It's what's up. Love to see that. Watching on my lunch break. Okay, Tricky. I appreciate you stopping through. Yeah, normally I'm live real late in the day, but I figure it's like, you know what? I'm up real early today, so we go live late early in the afternoon. Early afternoon time. I actually technically could have been live a little bit earlier, but it was just such a nice day out. I wanted to spend a little bit of time outside. I will say this 25-point vert grip here definitely help in. Okay. That flank route might actually make this map playable. Come on, guys, let's get up here. I just cleared this out for you. Single-handedly being the difference maker. What up, Cold Pizza? I don't know if the SGX is my favorite. I think it's probably still between like the CZ and shoot, I'm forgetting the name of it. Hold up, let me get out of action real quick. Still between the CZ3A1, PW5A3. Oh my god, bro, I'm connectioning this game. My ping must be awesome sauce. I'm on a 35 ping, but it feels like I'm on like a 15. Hey, give me some ammo here, brother. I appreciate that. MP5, yeah. PW5A3, MP5, really, really good. I also really do quite like... Why am I drawing a blank on SMG names right now? Let me get back. We'll get back to the menu. Because brain's not braining at the moment. But I do love that CZ and the MP5. I'm also really liking this vert grip on this thing right now. Yep, don't snipe me, please. I'd like to keep my noggin. I'm actually dangerously close to getting a beacon right now, which I do quite want. Are you with the pistol? You tried my sick cord build and you love it? Awesome, dude. Okay, now that I'm in this menu, SMG, yeah, PW5A3, CZ3A1, and I do like the SGX actually quite a bit. And then other than that, it's like I'm kind of between probably those three, CZ, SGX, PW. Obviously the UMG and SO9 are still pretty garbanzo beans. STW10 don't really use it a lot. KV9 same right there, and the USG 90 just seems a little bit too inconsistent for me. I don't know why. Just I never have consistency with it. Yo, what's up, Patriot? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a minute. Glad you're here. Missed having you in here. I've been doing good. Thanks for asking. Hope you've been doing good as well. I've been streaming probably late at night, which is obviously not like something where I don't think you actually were typically a late night stream watcher. I'm doing it a little bit too late here for you. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's a little too aggro right there. I'm glad to see some people that are, you know, in the chat that have been here for the, you know, some of the late night stuff. So really dope to see, to have some of y'all back in here. I know that late night, early, you know, and early afternoon and stuff like that, totally different, you know, time frames for people to be able to watch. So, like, I get that. Okay, that tank being right there, a little bit cooketh. Because I want to make a flank, but I can't just run past the tank. All right, we're just gonna YOLO it. Okay, I am survived. Somehow, some way, I did it. All right, guys, let's get on this thing. You know, honestly, can I cap from up here? Oh, I can't. Oh, they're all out kind of down here like mid. I want to get down here and just cap this a little bit faster. Come on, get back up, King. You should try the SL9 in burst mode. Dude, Paul, you and like 3 other people, I swear, beat, not you like consistently, but I've been told by like a bunch of other dudes to like use the SL9. I think you might be one of them, but I'm just not an SL9 enjoyer. Maybe I gotta stop being like stuck up with that, like a stick in the mud. I gotta just get myself into using the SL9 for a little bit. My schedule is all over the place now. It's mostly a late night watch here, but I'm back to day shift. Who knows? I'm going for surgery tomorrow, so I might be able to watch more while you recover. Oh, well, listen, hey, I hope whatever surgery you're getting goes swimmingly. Hope it goes very smoothly, and hope you're able to recover pretty quickly. Getting surgery is never a fun thing, but it always ends up hopefully leading to a better outcome than what you got, what you're dealing with. Now, obviously, that's none of my business, but hope it all works out for you. Yeah, we all know my my favorite gun's that beautiful 205. Yeah, we love that thing, right? That's everyone's favorite pea shooter. It's all good though. Your schedule's all over the place. Mine's a little bit all over the place. It do be happening. Well then, Yeah, that was a little bit cooked. Yo, what's up, Rose? I missed 2 streams from you, but I hope you are not upset. I sleep and I have to go to a program. Sorry. Oh, no worries at all. Why would I be upset? No worries at all. If you can show up, you can. Absolutely awesome. If you can't, totally okay. Like, it's not like you know, showing up to the stream's not a job, right? You're just showing up here to hang out. So if you can, you can. If you can't, absolutely no worries. This will be your third knee surgery. It's more of an investigatory surgery. Okay. I will. Damn. Knee problems blow. So, fingers crossed that whatever they end up finding out is good, and it's obviously the path to recovery. Hopefully, it's not too long. I need to get a beacon down up here before I like die or something. How did bro know I was up here? Like, we actually might legitimately win this game here pretty soon. Damn. That stupid ass reload just got me, bro. That's cooked. Thank you for understanding. You're a good guy. I'm happy that you understood me. Yeah, I mean, of course. Like, I ain't gonna be mad. Being mad would be super whack. Well, it's just a stream. I also don't stream at the same time every day anyways. Like, you know, so it's not like I have a proper, schedule. It's not like I'm in this joint 9 to 5, or something like that, or whatever the case is. And even then, why would I still couldn't be mad? You got your life. You got your life and your obligations and things to do. Ooh. Well, I got dead. Yo, Artur, what's good? Are you well? Yeah, of course. How to use your DualSense on the PC, Bluetooth, or connect via USB-C cable? So, I'm not using my DualSense right now because I have a controller that's got TMR6 and stuff like that. And it's got more paddles. It's got 4 paddles instead of 2. But when you play on PC, what you want to do, for your most optimal gaming experience with the least amount of input lag, you want to hardwire yourself in. Or just plug it in, and that right there will give you the best results in terms of your input delay. Also, something really cool you can do on PC, you can overclock your controller. You're not overclocking the controller itself, you're basically telling your USB port to read the inputs faster, which is super awesome. So, and that's what I do. And if you want to know how to do it, I can show you here after this game, because it takes like a grand total of like probably maybe 30 seconds to do. And you will notice a difference, Claymores. Oh yeah, I mean, hey Rose, I mean, hey, listen, I'm glad you're getting into that. You're going to that program. I mean, that's awesome. You're gonna get some extra skills to be able to help you in like, with in the workforce and everything. Super sick. Hope that goes well for you. Oh, that's a shotgun. For a sec, I was like, did I just get sniped? Quickscoped. Yeah, I'll show you here. Yeah, Artur, right after this game. Yeah, if you got your DualSense, just plug that joint into wherever it is, and I'm telling you right now, you will notice a difference. Being hardwired in and overclocking it Like, it's almost one of those things that once you play with it, let's say on PC, and it's overclocked, going back to, let's say, to use it on console or going to play on console again, you're like, whoa. What's this input delay? All right, attempt number whatever, trying not to get demolished here by a tank. You know, we're just gonna sauce this down up here for the teammates since we're right over yonder. If we cannot get absolutely smoked by this tank, that'd be super mega awesome sauce. Haha. Let me. Me and my reload, hey, that's gotten me killed a couple times. Hey, listen, you know, Rose, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for doing that. Sorry, I didn't hear your response if I gave you, if you gave one, I had work question come up. Oh, what are your thoughts on the update so far? At first, I was all about the controller nerf, but after a couple games, I'm annoyed. Had a match where the opposite team's top 17 were all PC. So technically, there wasn't really any specific controller nerf. All these recoil nerfs are universal. So there was no specific like controller recoil nerf, not to my knowledge. So what you're experiencing, everyone's gonna experience, and they just wanted to make guns less beamy. But if, you know, let's say more PC players are able to control the guns better, it makes sense. Just, you know, obviously PC is better for first-person shooters, technically speaking, right? But overall, I really like the update. I think the update's gas. I think it's a very good update. Is it like the best thing since sliced bread? No, there could be better. That like they could have done better with the netcode, and actually, I don't know how you even fix that. They definitely could have done a little bit better with it. Who do I get hit markers on in here? I think the update's pretty solid. Like, I like season 3. I think, okay, I will say Railway to Goldmud is kind of more of a mid-tier map. Don't crucify me, don't cancel me, fellas. But I do think Goldmud's actually a bit more of a mid-tier map. I do think it's more of a mid-tier map. I'm sorry. Should I get it? Because I'm already using the Edge. What are you talking about? Should you get what? Yeah, what's up, Robert? Welcome in, dude. The new map is all right. The only downside is if you're an infantry player like me, oh, the Omega. I'd say the Omega. Like, listen, I'd say here's the thing. If you like the Omega and you like the way it's gonna feel in your hands, like, here, I want to back out real quick. I'll show you guys this. I'll go enter full face cam here. So this is a Scuff Envision, and the Scuff Omega is basically pretty similar to this. So it's gonna have your like standard buttons on the side. It's gonna have your back paddles. So it's gonna have stuff like this. So it'll be cool. Like, I like the way this feels in the hands. I think this is a very nice feeling controller. The only difference, I don't have my Edge out here. It's actually in my living room right now because I was playing on my PS5 out there. I will say that I think the overall difference between the two is there's going to be 4 paddles instead of your DualSense Edge 2. And then obviously it's got TMR sticks in it. So there will be, it's like anti-stick drift, right? So that's something obviously you got to pay attention to. So it's worth it if you want the TMRs and the 4 paddles. Keep in mind with the DualSense Edge, you can upgrade your stick modules to TMRs. So you can basically spend what was like $100 and get the TMR sticks in your DualSense Edge. However, I will say that if you really want 4 paddles, that would be worth it. Because then you also have the couple buttons on the side too, which Can be used for pinging and, you know, up maybe something on the D-pad, wherever else like that. So on and so forth. What's up, Baltazar? Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Caldy, what's good? It's great to break through, but defenders with high ground tanks, unlimited lives, a bit overpowering. I agree. So for me, when I do be playing, when I play that, it's just not fun because I've only had one singular game out of, yeah, oh, mouse click triggers as well. So this controller's got the mouse click triggers, stuff like that. Like this one's got all that. So mouse click triggers, buttons, all that's great. So I think that's pretty good. That's like there's some upside there to it. I think Scuf always will nowadays churns out a really good product where it's not going to break on you, so you'll be fine. Like I'd say it's worth it if you want to try it out and experience the mouse click and TMR6 and the 4 paddles. That'd be it's a good controller. It's like a really sick controller, and if I didn't have the controller I do now, then I would go get it. Anyways, I want to show you guys here something real quick. So Artur, I'm not sure if you're still in chat. Are these games on EU servers? No, I'm on NA. I'm straight here, smack dab in the middle of Nebraska. So we're in the middle of the United States. I'm in Nebraska, but not the middle, you know. So I'll show you all this right now. Super easy. Wherever Artur is at, he's probably still, hopefully he's still here. But basically, if you guys want to know something that's actually really cool, is that when you get a controller and you plug it into your computer, you can overclock it, and what I was just talking about. So the overclock, basically this is done via the controller company Battle Beaver, if you guys know what Battle Beaver is. So Battle Beaver kind of co-signed on this thing, and what you do is you go in here, you just turn it to all. At the very top there, I'm not sure, it's a little bit hard to see, but you'll see my USB device, and basically saying headset microphone, but it says DualSense wireless controller. What this is right here, all this does is this allows me to change my polling rate. So the basic polling rate is like, I don't know, maybe it's like 0 or some shit. And then you can change it up to from 1,000 all the way up to 8,000. And that just speeds up your USB port in terms of what it can receive, like, you know, the input and how fast it goes back and forth. So you filter it, you put the rate up to 8,000, and then you basically install service, and then boom, then your USB port is now faster. And now you'll notice your games on your inputs in game will register quicker, which is really dope. Good seeing you as well. It's good that you've not been affected by tornadoes out there. Yeah, I almost got absolutely pissed on by a tornado. It was we were dangerously close to getting something. That's the beauty of living out here in Tornado Alley, is that it can happen at any time. Like I could be having clear skies outside, and then all of a sudden, whoa, we have tornadoes, you know, in like an hour, or anything, you know, anything can pop up like that. So it is one of those things where you can get a little unlucky. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do that. Let me refresh. There we go. Yeah, it's in Artur. It's totally free. Just you got to go to the Battle Beaver website, and it'll be there. So it's totally like it's all compatible with everything in terms of like the extra verification they have, you know, with all the anti-cheat stuff like that. It's not going to get you caught for nothing because it's not cheats. You know, it's just you're making your USB port faster. It's the same as overclocking components in your computer, but you're overclocking your actual port, the USB port. So very nice. That's the one thing I do not miss about Nebraska. Honestly, Patriot, that's what we got. We call this thing the Oma Dome, because it seems like everything goes around Omaha. You kind of tend to get it. You kind of tend to get away with it. So I have well, if I was at my dad's place, he's got a really good basement if I want to go there, which is like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away. And then over at where I'm at in my apartments, we have like a full storm shelter and stuff like that. It's kind of like mandatory around here to have like a storm shelter and everything. Yeah, hey guys, a quick reminder, if you enjoyed the live, do me a favor, hit that like button. What is going on here? Is my like Hold up. What's going on with my little... 1 second. Sorry. TikTok's kind of glitching out or something. Trying to make sure I actually populate on this thing.
Be advised, enemy forces are dug in across multiple sectors. Break their defenses and secure all
Okay.
territory.
I guess we'll end that since it's clearly not doing nothing. I don't know what's going on there, but... whatever. I thought you were from Oklahoma this whole time. No, I'm in the big old NE, good old Nebraska. Omaha, home of the College World Series.
Advised, enemies are attacking objective Bravo.
I have to figure out what's going on with the good old Talkathon here after this. Boy tried to make his vertical stream go live, and it just said, no, you're good. You don't need to do that. But don't worry, we be staying safe. We be staying safe over here whenever there's storms. Also, the funny thing is, Patriot, I'm sure you probably remember this. Whenever there's a tornado or whenever there's like, a massive storm going on, the first thing Midwest people do is they go stand outside. They go stand outside in their deck, on the balcony, but like they look up and like, oh, what's going on? Where's this at? Yeah, Patriot, let me refine my DRS class here. I haven't truthfully used it a lot since the update, so I don't want to give you something I haven't updated yet. Let me figure it out here. Like, I have used it, but I just want to make sure. Let me make sure I fine tune it, because the ADS is obviously not that great. Are you using a Samsung Odyssey? What are we talking about? Are you talking about my monitor? Oh, yeah. Bro, how'd you know I'm using a Samsung Odyssey? Where'd you see that? That's kind of like a wicked assumption that you actually kind of got right. Let's see. Actually, let's throw on the little SGX since we're right here on Empire State, What? You'll take a hurricane over a tornado? Dude, whenever there's a warning, bro, the worst tornado we got last year, which actually completely cleared out an area of like Elkhorn, which is close to where I live, bro. When that was going on, me and my neighbors, I have a video. There's like 15 of us all standing outside the storm shelter, being like, "Damn, where's this thing at?" Like looking up in the sky. Obviously, it didn't come close enough to us for anybody to get worried, but it was close enough that it took out some people's homes. My girlfriend at the time, she was a teacher, well, still is, but we were dating at the time. It was unfortunate. Some of her students came to school with a house and then left with literally no house to go back to. So it was close enough, but not that close, at least to where I'm at. I don't mind tornadoes. I mean, I've lived here my entire life, so like, they're still scary, right? If they start getting close and shit like that, but just seeing bad storms and everything, it's just kind of like it is what it is. Like, you're just used to it. Thankfully, no one no one's parents got taken out or anything else like that. So thankfully people were safe, and everything obviously around here is very good for storm shelters. Mandatory when you live where we do. I'm not gonna cap. I don't know, guys. Having been playing late at night a lot, I will say It seems like my connection during the daytime is better. It seems like my bullet reg during the day might actually be better. Why do people in the US prefer wood over concrete? Concrete house, no problem. Well, I mean, everything's foundationally made, you know, with concrete and a whole bunch of other stuff, but other than that, can't tell you. Oh my God, we're still going. Yikes, Amundo, brother. Oh, baby, a triple. Would also, yeah, it does look aesthetic. That it does. All right, let's see. Hopefully that ends up connecting this time. Otherwise, maybe the Talkathan's having some problems. All right, there we go. At night, your shooting is worse. During the day, it seems I can compete better. Yeah, it's like 35 ping at night doesn't feel like 35 ping during the day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, can you share some info on how the spotting works in Battlefield when you get shot? Do you show up on the map? Do silencers make you fully invisible, etc.? So, yeah, I'll share some info with you. I got to take this out of the map rotation anyways. So, we use suppressors because when you use a suppressor, I'll even show you here in the, like, when you go to, let's say, make a loadout, right? You can see I use the suppressor on everything. If I go to my detailed statistics, which you can see below my face cam, it'll show you 2D and 3D spot range. Basically, your 3D spot range is the diamond above your head. That right there, when you are using a suppressor, you do not get that. Like, you don't get 3D spotted when you fire. If someone like a sniper spots you, obviously that's when you get spotted. Then when you go take it over to the 2D spotting, which is basically on your mini-map, that'll be when you show up as a dot on the mini-map, anything out past 21 meters away from you, you're not showing up. Within that 21 meter range, you will show up on the mini-map. So a little bit of something, a little bit of food for thought. But like, let's say you run a break, for instance. Well, your 3D spotting is like, you know, 54 meters away. Just for firing your gun with nobody spotting you, you're showing up 54 meters away. Then 2D spotting 150 meters away. It's like, that's ridiculous. It's like, just go ahead and take a long suppressor and save yourself from getting spotted everywhere. Also, there is the audible difference than using, like, let's say a single port break. If you use a break and you fire behind somebody, everyone, their mom in front of them is going to know exactly where you are. When you use a suppressor, you can catch a lot of people lacking. So that's something that you also got to think about. I think suppressors are the move in this game, and if you don't use them, then I think you're just kind of, you know, how do you know you're spotted? You don't. You have no idea. You have no idea that you're spotted. I haven't played Battlefield 6. I played Battlefield 6 only during Season 1. I haven't played since. Is it worth coming back? I'd say. No, you're not really playing a whole lot of catch-up. I think you'd be having, like, listen, getting better. The only thing you got, like, the beautiful thing about this game is that basically every gun's viable. So you can use whatever you want and you'll still be fine. You play RedSec or not? No, not really. People ask me left and right about playing RedSec. Like, dude, am I gonna have to start playing some RedSec here? Like, people be on me about playing that thing, playing that mode. All right, let's run the M16 here. I don't think they should decrease bullet velocity. I kind of like them the way they are. I think we start decreasing bullet velocity just by running a suppressor. I don't know. I think that just... Oh, man. Hold up. I'm just not a fan of that. Yo, there's a bot in this game? Yo, what do I get into? Why is there any AI in this lobby?
Enemies still present. Hunt them down.
Red Tech is not fun for me. Listen, I'm not much of a big map VR player myself, but like every time I post a video, whether it be long or short form, especially a top 5, people like, yo, bro, where the Red Sec loadouts at? And I'm like, dog, I don't be playing Red Sec. Like, I got to get into it if I'm gonna start giving out loadouts for it, you know?
Attack next sector and secure the enemy positions.
Yeah, no suppressor also gives your position away. It's like, for me, it's like when I place down a beacon behind enemy territory and then my teammate spawns on and starts letting it rip, it's just like, dude, you're giving away the whole position. So I would say run a suppressor on every single build until they nerf it. It is by far the only worthwhile muzzle attachment. Maybe minus a flash hider, right? Like that could be decently worthwhile. But even still, then it's like, just spend your... Yes! Mine, baby! Just run a suppressor. Like, you know, build it out accordingly. Like, you have more than enough points to make something effective. Why is the KD ratio not updating casual breakthrough? Truthfully, I don't know. I also don't play casual, so I can't really say. I need some serious ammo. Dude, can these motherfuckers give me some ammo, please? I need it in the absolute worst way. You know what? That's perfectly fine. Oh, it did up until season 2, then it changed? Okay. Yo, what's up, Travis? How you tell if you have a lobby that has bots in it? So Jedi, basically when you take somebody out and you kill somebody, in the kill feed, right next to their name, you will see a bot icon, like a literal robot head. So you'll be able to, that's how you essentially can tell. Also, here, let me load up the, so you guys can see this. See right next to like that Bybit guy's name, and a couple of these guys' names on the enemy team. You can see how there's the robot icon. That's what you'll see in the feed. This is regular breakthrough, so how there's actual couple bots in here, I don't know. What's up, Chico? Okay, I'm gonna make sure this is connected. Okay, it is. I'm just waiting for it to actually connect. What's the best grip? That's very subjective. It depends on your build. Different builds for different grips for different builds. It really depends what you're going for. There's not like one goat grip. What? All right, this is kind of a dirty ass little beacon placement right here. Damn, lobbies during the day are like a lot less like awful. Maybe, hey, this is why I should have been playing during, maybe I should have stuck to playing during the day instead of late at night, bro. Full game realized on EA Play the other day. Wait, what? What about EA Play? Dude, don't be buying games on EA Play. If you're buying this game, play it on Steam. I think when you get something on the EA app, you're just kind of looking for problems. Fast mag is not needed on really any gun, but it's definitely like a 30 round fast is usually speaking the go-to. Like, you can run any gun with whatever you want, but like 30 round fast mag, largely speaking, probably what you're gonna get. You're gonna go with. Like right now, I got the 36 on here, just because I had the extra points left over. Damn, I burst it. Nope. How did that guy from down there have the time to get me up here? Did you build your PC or buy a pre-built looking into it? I bought a pre-built. I mean, I custom, like, I custom spec'd it out right from a website, but it's, you know, it's built by them. So I didn't spend the time to build it myself. Only thing I've really done myself is I ended up swapping out my, my CPU cooler, because it ended up going kaput on me. So I had to buy a new one, and then I ended up having to install that myself, but... Yo, Greg? Is Netcode in the room with us? There's certain things you cannot do at night, and this is one of them. I'd say there's a whole bunch of good PC building websites you can look into, right? What do you use for controller? What type of... Oh, you talking about like what's my input curve? What's up, KS? I run dynamic as my input curve. Are you playing with a wheel? Yeah, bro. Like I got a wheel and pedals. I also got a gear shift too. And Chico, I will say that there are definitely less sweats during the day. Like truthfully, because at night I'm not gonna lie to you, I am genuinely fighting for my life. Also, well, even the other day when I was playing during the day, I don't know what it was, dude. I was playing against the unemployed. Maybe because it was a Sunday, like a Sunday afternoon, or like something about a nice Sunday afternoon sweat sesh just brought out like it just really brought out the sweats. Like it's just I was trying to get some gameplay footage, and all of a sudden like I was playing against literal fellas that were going bonkers, sweating their nuts off with the M16. I think the M16 really is that gun where you can actually dominate, truly dominate with it. We'll keep on Railway. Not the biggest fan of it, but I'll play it if I get attacked. Yo, what's up, Pip? No, Saturday ended up being fine. Sunday, horrible. Horrific. Try morning lobbies? Dude, you're probably playing half AI in morning lobbies. You're playing against dudes that are maybe having some morning coffee. Like you're not playing jack shit over there. That's gonna be hard. And that's slight, dude. That is slight work playing it or playing early in the morning, you know, like that. Yo, whatever your name is, I don't even know what you just said, but welcome. NVO's #1 now. I got the build. All right, Pip, you're gonna have to lay it on me. Hopefully, don't be. I hope you're not using that basic barrel though, because that does not work for me. I did, Pip, I did use, I was playing some, what is it? Manhattan Bridge, and I did use your flank and the beacon placement, and I got up there and I pissed on a couple recons and I parachuted in. Yeah, morning is all bots and not even AI, just. Yo, Black Hunter, appreciate you, man. Please give me attack. Dude, can I am I allergic to attack? I think my game might be allergic to it. Ridiculous. Pip, are you on right now? Because you were on Discord earlier when you messaged me. Are you actually on the game at all? Or you? I don't know if you might be working actually. It's like 3 o'clock. Yes. Oh damn, it's not even man. It's actually a late game. Whatever. I guess I'll play it. Yo, Danny, what's good? That flank was absolutely diabolical. All right, hit me with this crazy build on the NVO. Actually, well, let's see. I'll use something else for the time being since the match is like pretty decently in progress. We'll just slap on the M4A1 and kind of go a little buck wild with it. All right, Pip, I'm gonna try that. Yo, I got one of these teammates. What a dude. A lot more lag this season than the previous two. I don't know if I've been experiencing lag this season like any more than I had previously. God damn. Aha. I'm starting to feel like I got that Pip connection playing during the day, bro. You are the server whenever you're playing. You say your connection to the game's not that good. I beg to differ. I saw that clip and I said, yeah, my bullets don't reg like that, even when they're standing still. Bob Lazar. Why does that name sound familiar? Ouch. What are these gun skins? Is this COD? Tap water. These are regular gun skins. Calm down. That's like the best day. Wait, what? Hank, what are you talking about? And Levi, if you want to change your reticle color, it's in your settings. You gotta go to your HUD settings and you scroll down and it'll be underneath crosshair, and then you can enable custom crosshair. And you can change it to whatever color you like. So many fellas. So many fellas. Bob Lazar, oh, work for Area 51. Oh yeah, is that the UFO guy? Or no, he's the pilot that saw the UFOs, right? I think UFOs been kind of been a big thing here recently. People talking about them joints. Yeah, Anime, I'd say the game's worth downloading again. I have a lot of fun playing this. I'm not a Battlefield glazer, you know. I'll keep it a stack with you. I think the game's fun. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the spot of all spots. Ooh, ow. Teammate, you better do it. Wish they added... Hold up. In a gunfight. Wish they added the M16 skin for Battlefield 3? Ooh. I don't remember what that one is. Are you talking about like just the basic M16 skin? Cause that's not a bad idea, truthfully. Yeah, I got plenty of vids on my TikTok there if you're wanting to see like tutorials on how to build stuff or whatever, you know, the case is. That was kind of a fuck shit area. Your name comes from Battlestar Galactica? Oh. See, I know what Battlestar Galactica is, but I just didn't even like... I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not into it like that, but that's actually super dope. Damn. We actually got a Vic Roy that fast. I'm gonna try Pip's MVO build here on this next game. You recommend any way of learning the skills of playing with a controller? I mean, really what it comes down to, I mean, it really comes down to a lot of time in game. It really comes down to a lot of time in game of like putting in the hours. Also, having the settings dialed in so that way you're not fighting the game. It's just like, you know, playing with keyboard and mouse. You gotta have your DPI and your keybinds, everything set. The same thing goes with controller. You want to make sure everything is set up properly so that way you're not fighting the game, whether it be your dead zones, any way you're custom remapping something. I'd say that's huge, and then you can really focus on the fundamentals that come with the controller. Okay, so I got you one of your craziest gameplays on Cairo. I'm going to be uploading this week 141 kills, and I had to kill 2 tanks in the last sector because they stole ours. God damn. That's that's a heater game. Oh, thank you, Roma. Appreciate you. Yeah, what's up, Axel? Yeah, okay. Well, my TikTok don't really feel like it wants to connect over here to my stream, my whatever, so I'm reading 2 chats at once, I guess. I'm still keeping on, whatchamacallit, Siege of Cairo, because I want to get a full game in there. Your air combat name was Gabby. That's from the World War II ace Gabby Gabreski. Okay. Okay. Is Pip on YouTube? Yeah. Yes, he is. All right, let's go make this NVO joint here real quick. Let me scroll up here while I see it. Okay, standard suppressor. Okay, or flash hider. All right, well, we're not going flash hider. That's cracked. Basic barrel. Stippled stubby. Okay. Oh, now I gotta scroll up. 30 fast, right? Okay. Standard bullets or penetration, standard. And then sight. I'm assuming you probably are throwing on the good old violet laser on here. I'll take that skull split. Never used, I don't know if I can't remember the last time I'd used a stippled stubby on this thing, but we'll see how it goes. Basic, wait, what's the bullet velocity? 671. Okay, it's not bad. I want to learn the mechanism of doing multiple movements at once as the controller is super hard. Do you recommend any videos for this? I mean, I have, the only thing I got personally on my channel is controller settings videos. Like, that would be able to help you out in that regard. So I'd recommend those, to start taking a look at those, and then I can also explain stuff to you in stream, but I don't have like a full like breakdown guide of how to get better at controller. Yo, what's up, Vegito? Welcome in. Is the NVO I'm using good? We're about to find out if Pip's capping on me or not. We're about to find out. He says it's good, and he dropped 141 kills with it. So, we'll see if I mean, I'm probably not dropping 140 on Siege of Cairo, but, you know, we could definitely probably do some serious dirty work with this. This is interesting, though. Basic barrel and a basic suppressor for a very high point grip. I don't know. Is this that more that is this kind of like that PC thing where like you just be loading up the points on the grip? Because I could easily have gone for like maybe a 6H64 or something like that. Or even like a ribbed vertical. Probably still been pretty good, but you know, actually that does give you the ADS speed though, which is nice. We'll see. I'm populating with bots here. That's cracked. Yeah, and also the only way to get better at controller is literally to use it, like time in game. Yeah, I got a Grogu sitting back there on my shelf. I heard the Mandalorian Grogu movie is apparently not that great. I don't know. Don't crucify me. Also, don't spoil it, by the way. I might actually go watch it, but I just heard it's not the greatest. At least, like, not as much character progression and shit like that, so... Who's this demon that pushed out here like this? Let me just... heal up there real quick. Damn. I got blasted. That dude using an M1014, he's probably a Pip enjoyer. Have you seen the leaked Avatar movie? No, I actually haven't watched that. I do intend to watch that movie though. My butt, I think it's not so, isn't it not supposed to come out till like October? Say the same about this game. What, wait, what? TO talk? What are we talking about? Oh, there's a lead post up in the corner. Not sure. I'm not sure about the sprint to fire on this thing. I don't know what it is. Something about this I'm not like not totally vibing with, but we'll see. Ow. I got cooked. Is Grogu related to Yoda? Well, I mean, they both are like in that same family of like little green fellas. You like RedSec or multi better? Oh, multi 110% is way better to me than RedSec. I'm just not a big map BR player that much. Is the new fast reloader for the shotgun pretty... Oh, the new fast reload for the shotgun's pretty cool. That's something I don't even think I've unlocked, truthfully, but I do know it's good. Might have to find some way to, what was I gonna do with this thing? Yeah, find some way to put on a maybe the longer barrel, just give it the extra bullet velocity. Got him. Where the hell? Oh, he came from the back there. I was like, what? Try playing gauntlet mode. I'm not sorry. I'm not a gauntlet mode enjoyer. You can purchase the new oh, Balthazar. They're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Not the blue people Avatar. They're talking about, you know, the one with the Aang and all that. I'm getting cooked down here, bro. Come give me some meds. Give me some band-aids. How do you deal with the controller delay? My controller's overclocked. So I really don't be having hardly any delay on this thing. My controller is about as fast as you can get it, like between TMR sticks and being overclocked and having basically mouse click PC buttons. is about as close to a PC component as you can get.
We are taking you outside the combat zone. Get back.
Y'all see that 10,000 IQ move I just did? Well, there's a lot of dudes out over yonder. What's your headset brand, Muhammad? I just use I use Astro A40s. I think I've been using Astros for years. Oh, it's a game-related issue you don't face when you play COD? I don't know. I haven't. I thought I was able to get somebody with that. I'll drop the build here in a sec. I'm still technically testing it out. Damn. Yeah, that SOR 300 SC, that thing do be kind of beating some cheeks, low key. It's like the 2 before shells. Yeah. Yep. It's like the 2 before shells. You can slide it in real quick. Actually, it's a really dope attachment. Okay, cracked.
Get back.
Wow, he ran through that. I was expecting that to kind of hold off the doorway there for a sec. I'm definitely kind of an SOR hater. I'm definitely not an SOR enjoyer. I will be the first to tell you that. Yeah, let's just get ourselves down a beacon right here. You know what? Oh, there's a mortar guy right here. Up your ass's grass. Imagine using mortars in the big 2026. Is there guys there, like enemies? All right, I'll get down here. I'll help cap this. Yikes. Whoa, I just ran into that. Sennheiser Astro. I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna say no. Those are actual, like, headphones. It's like a gaming headset. So, obviously, way better, you know, probably sound quality on a professional, you know, set of headphones rather than this. But these are still great because they also offer me the in-game mic, which I can pop down and use to talk to people. How do you succeed without aim assist? What do you mean? I used aim assist. I'm a controller on PC. Like, you're telling me a noob tube to the car didn't just smoke him? Favorite gun? B36. That UMG, I feel like that thing's so hit or miss. Yo, Groot main? Can you come back here and main the res on me? I would appreciate that. Yo, thank you, Digu and whatever your name is, JL, for the roses. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for supporting the stream. quick reminder, if you guys haven't already, do your boy a favor. Click like. Don't matter what platform you're on, it helps your boy out. I will say, whoever said the M433 is the best, I do really like the gun. Very, very good. Best? Don't know about that. I think the B36 got an opinion on that one. I think I stopped firing for a sec. Alright, I'm not getting picked up. Do you recommend getting every gun to at least 50 and then playing with the better guns, or just leave some of the worst guns alone until a buff or weapon pass? I mean, there's not really anything you're gonna like struggle that much with, to the point where I'd say, hey, just leave it alone. Like, you can get basically whatever level 50 and you'd probably have a fun time. Truthfully, I just say play with whatever you want, because you're gonna have fun. You know, whatever you're gonna have fun playing with is really what you should be using, unless you're a completionist kind of fella. Oh my goodness. Top 3 NVO SG M433. Yeah, you do need that classic vert grip now, or unless you get real lucky, you can use like a slim angled or something like that, but even then it's still very bouncy. So I think that's more of a controller thing. If you're really good on controller, you can get away with using not that the vert grip, but even then now I still I think the vert grip I think that's the move. It would be an M10. Best low recoil based weapon. What are you looking for? What category? Because the AK-205 will definitely be low recoil, but she sure ain't gonna be doing a whole lot of damage. I do really like the NVO, but I don't. For me, it's not personally top one. It's good, but it's not like LA top. Oh, wow. That's a spot. That's a spot to be posted up. Sennheiser used to make headsets with built-in mics, but they don't anymore. I wonder why they stopped. Maybe that's because it was like too gaming or something, and wanted to go down more of a higher quality route and just only do headphones. It'd be like, I guess, a pivot in that regard. New battle pass is Cheeks. I think the battle pass, alright. AR LMG, okay. Low recoil AR. You're okay. Well, you know, we'll look right now. Low recoil AR, obviously, Cord's going to be very low recoil. Same with the SOR 556, and the B36 comes very close. It's not as low recoil, but it's basically your jack of all trades. And then the L85 is going to be really good as well. That, and then LMG. You're looking at the L110 is very easy to be able to use. RPK. KTS is the lowest recoil one in there by far. The new RPK is very good and easy to use. And that's, I guess, that for those guns. Like the M123, M121, 240, M60 are going to kick a bit more. And same with that M250. But they hit harder, right? So trade-offs. Yo, Dan. Appreciate you, man. Glad you enjoy the vids. Welcome in. You're saying personal favorites, the Cord, the M16. I mean, both. Yeah, both are fantastic. So good. I mean, good guns to like.
Attention. Alpha has been captured by hostiles.
Ahaha.
Enemy forces have captured Alpha.
Teammate's kind of a bit of a madman over here, low key. I'm running. This tank has got to be clueless.
Our troops are close. You are leaving the battlefield. Return to combat.
Dude, I don't know how I ran around that much behind him. Oh, yeah. And that, I mean, yeah, Patriot, that makes sense. That makes sense. They didn't blow this up yet. Cool. Well, I might be toast.
The enemy have secured objective Alpha.
Oh. I'm buying GTA when it comes out. What about me? Yeah, I mean, I'm actually trying to make GTA 6 videos, but I'm actually keeping that to a second channel. I don't think I want to start mixing up Grand Theft Auto here on the main. I don't think it's as good of an idea. All right, we're gonna go try and get ourselves way around. We're not doing that because Labat's got me with that UMG. Using the 205? Hell nah. That thing's a dog turd. We don't be using the AK-205 around here. Can you guys get out of combat, please? All right, well, got out of combat, you just died. That's one way to do it. There's no such thing as a good controller player. Think Lemon, I think you're talking out your ass. I'm just gonna place it here. It doesn't even matter. Oh god, that's a lot of dudes. Grab the Bradley. I'm not a tank player. I'm gonna leave that to somebody else that is more tank inclined than me. Like, hey, put me on the gunner seat. All right, bet. Like, I'll pop off. You know, I'll hit. I can aim. I can shoot. As far as like actually driving the tank, I'm not experienced like that. I don't got the unlocks for it, so I will waste our Bradley. Damn. Yeah, these guys are kind of maybe figuring it out just a little bit. Sound-wise, I found IEMs working well. Ooh, smart pick. I shouldn't say I hate IEMs, but I'm not a fan of IEMs. Not for this game. I just think the sound design is just not like that great. I also had personal preference. I don't like something being inside my ears for long periods of time. Total personal preference. They're good. They're like when I played more Call of Duty, I played more Warzone. IEMs actually worked out pretty decently, but I'm still just not a fan of something being in my ear that much. All right, we're gonna make my way, making my way downtown.
You are leaving the battlefield.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude? No EOD Wally for you, though. That was a little bit cooketh. Yo, Merrick, Nilly, thank you. Can't stop gooning to my stream. Dude, Miles, did I just look that fucking good? Am I just that attractive? Appreciate that. Yo, Harvard dropout sitting in the back. That's cracked. Yo, what's up, Drogo? Used to rock IEMs. They cause some long-term irritation. Yeah, that's the thing. I also I hated the way you hear yourself speak in your head when you have the IEMs in. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan. So for me, it's like, hey, I'm good on not rocking the IEMs. Like, it's just I'll take some headset hair, a bit of a headset dent, and I'm good with that. It's just much more comfortable. Welcome and good sir. Drogue, am I distracting you while you're at work? Or do you got the days off? Let's see, hold up. Ahaha. I'm still back here being a real nuisance. Kind of in a bit of no man's land over here. I'm not going to BS with y'all. Damn, it's the same Harvard dropout fell in the back. Oh, okay. Oh, if your family does music, then that makes sense. I could use them for music. I think that's sick. But just not for long hours of gaming. Also, IEMs don't exactly have a built-in microphone, so for me having a dual PC setup, it'd be impossible for me to get into game chat with y'all. You know, whenever I play, I'd have to hook up a whole separate mic, basically to my computer, which is not fun. I'd just rather be able to flip down the headset mic and be able to talk. Oh, Wombo, appreciate you, man. Thank you. How the Astros treat me? The Astros treat me great. And I've had the same, knock on wood, I've had the same pair of Astros with no issues for 5 years. All right, fellas, let's send this shit. We got 2 tickets, just literally send it. Oh, okay. Well, that's it. Defeat. That's unfortunate. Good luck with the games. Gotta go out for work. All right, Pip. Catch you later, boss. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a good one. Battlefield 6 players are idiots. Yeah, I mean, they kind of can be. Yeah, they can be. They're, great for accurate vocal monitoring and laying down vocal tracks in real time. That I agree. My dad being a, well, it's not like he's laying down vocal tracks in terms of singing, but he does commercials, he does voiceover stuff. That is something that he could use some IEMs for, but I believe he just uses some Sennheisers. Endless, yes, it is. And Chess, I'd say the game's great. Show stats, I can show you, but unfortunately, based on the way it's cropped vertically, it's not as easy for y'all to see my stats. New Battlefield players, very idiot COD players. I want to tell you, there's a lot of real idiot Battlefield players that have been playing the game for a long time, and they still absolutely blow. So trust me, there's people on both sides. Drogo, that's what I said. If I was to ever go for an actual set of headphones, I'd get some Sennheisers. They're fantastic. That's what my dad uses for when he's listening back to his voiceovers and stuff like that. That's what he ends up using. So I get them. KDA here. I'll show you. I'll get on the kill death screen here. I'll go to my profile. Currently, my KD's kind of dropping. It's only at 3.11 right now. I'm sure. Hold up. Let me go to my all stats so you can actually see this on the cropped vertical. So that's my season 3 stats look kind of shitty. But my total right here, oh, why is it showing I'm dropping? Wow. So 3.11 out of 2.96, that makes sense. But anyways, they remove something? I don't know. Anyways, I got 50k kills. But that's the kind of the stats we're working with right now. Season 3, I will not lie, has been real sweaty. So I think that kind of the KD is going down a little bit, but we're getting back in there. I consider myself a top tier player. Top 1%, some might say. All right, a little bit of breakthrough on Hagenballs. I'll play this. You low-key look like Peter Yen, dude. Who is that's? You're not the first person to say that. Like, you're genuinely not the first person to tell me I look. I think that's like a what, an MMA fighter, right?
All squads, begin assault to secure all hostile territory. First sector is your target. Let's take it.
I made a joke the other day. I was like, dude, am I like some like, you know, what's his name? Emmett from the Lego movie. It's like, am I some like real basic looking white guy? Just because I apparently I look like so many people. I mean, I'll take, hey, listen, I'll take the compliment if you think he's dope, right? But I get told I look like a lot of fellas, and it's like, damn, like I just must be real basic. That had some range. Hello? How did he get away with that?
Be advised, hostiles now hold objective Alpha.
Be advised, hostiles have secured Alpha.
Oh, okay, that's already broken open. Yeah, if I look like a lot of famous people, that I'll take it. You know, if I look, I've been told Sam Darnold. I was like, okay, hey, listen, I might not like the Seahawks, but I'll take a Sam Darnold compliment. Brother man just won a Super Bowl. I will take a, I'll take a compliment. Also, apparently it looks like, what's his name? It was like Nate from The Office, which I was not too happy about because I looked up Nate from The Office and he didn't have a lot of hair. So I was like, you know what? I'm not sure. Yo, someone hit me with that res. Goose. All right, let's see if we can make an absolutely filthy push down underneath. Hey, you should drop some ammo. Nice. I'm gonna do this so I can get my beacon back, and then we're gonna push far left side down underneath. Oh shit, my bad, Patriot.
Attack next sector and secure the enemy positions.
I totally forgot about playing with the DRS. I will do that. I just haven't been using, well, I could use it on assault, but I just haven't. I haven't been using the LMGs at all.
Attack support on the marked objective.
Oop, goodbye. See you guys later. All right, we're gonna do the flank of all flanks right here. If we get this beacon spot, it'll be, oh, no one's been over here yet. My shots didn't hit at all. You keep getting told you look like, okay, I can see the Jason Momoa, Batista, Roman Reigns, John Cusack, Lee Pace, etc. Like, oh, like the Temu version though. I can see the Jason Momoa thing. You got, I mean, you got the hair. I don't know what type of tattoos you got and stuff like that, but I can see that. I can see that. As far as Roman Reigns, John Cusack, Lee Pace, though, I don't know those guys well enough to say yay or nay. I can see the first two for sure. Sorry, brother, I'm feeling ignored here.
Casualty.
Caldy, I haven't. Oh, my bad. I didn't even see that. No, it's nothing against you. I'm technically pinging back and forth between two chats at once. Normally speaking, it's all in one chat, but for whatever reason, my TikTok chat is not in my OBS, so I'm kind of going back and through, kind of missing people's stuff. So my apologies. But if you know, you're not considered a bad player by losing gunfights due to ping. Like I know, for instance, in my chat, like Drogo, whenever he's in the same party as me on Call of Duty, like he could be on like an 80 ping because he's over on the West Coast and the host will be over on the East Coast. So obviously not a bad player, but he might die a few extra times just purely because, you know, he's getting pinged out. It's like it just kind of happens. Obviously, there's things that you can do to make yourself, if you're making a lot of consistent bad decisions, you can't blame it all on ping, right? But dude, there are so many guys right there. That is awful. Yeah, that was a bad spot to push through. I should have been able. I wish I would have been able to go down below. Well, was gonna bleed out, but if he wants to res. All right, now we bleed out. We bring back the USAS 12 with grenade frag rounds, dude. The USAS 12 with frag rounds could take out the sun. That was so great. I love that. I loved how broken it was. Started playing any recommendations? Basically use whatever looks good to you. Like, truthfully, there's like, you really can't go wrong. That's... Hello? I was here right there. I put down shooters for quite a few years and just getting back into it. Preseason season when I was abysmal. Now I'm pushing around a 2 to 3 on most matches. That's what's up. Oh yeah, I mean that's the same thing with anybody. If you're being super aggro, you know, you're gonna die a lot more, but you also potentially get a lot more kills. So it's just one of those things. I wish I could. Not trying to expose myself up here, but literally couldn't see any of those guys right there. Oh, hold up. Teammate, if you can get up here, that'd be super sick. Don't expect him to, but you could. I'm gonna try and hold this. Ow. W teammates. I know. I actually got some decent teammates today. They're actually, I will say, I've had a lot better teammates today than I have had in some previous gaming sessions. And I'm getting a little bit cooketh here. I might try and whip out. Sorry, Patriot. I might not want to run the DRS right now. I'm being too aggro for that. I might whip out the B36 because that is like kind of like my baby. Oh wait, hold up. I just need an AR I can be aggressive with, and I don't know if I can be as aggressive as I want to be running a DRS. You know what? Truthfully, let's see if we can go down below and get up behind him. Well, we cannot go down below and get up behind him. What's up, Bucky? Good morning. Hey, Bailey. Yo, it's kind of crazy. Bailey, you and Drogo are in the chat at the same time. What's good? Welcome in. How are you? That's actually so cool that both of you are all in the chat at the same time. Man, I gotta start stepping it up, getting some more kills. I'm gonna have to put on a show here. Got people to entertain.
Sweep the area for all remaining hostiles.
What's up, Dara? Yes, I was using the M4A1 actually just a little bit earlier. It's really fun. Yeah, ain't that some shit? That's some timing. I've had a couple of those like ain't that some shit kind of like moments the last like few days. Actually, y'all want to hear something kind of crazy? So my grandpa, he passed away, and it was like Christmas Eve, right? And we're doing some of his estate stuff. My aunt, who gave an email, which was supposed to be the email for my brother, to one of the paralegals, and it was the wrong email. So some absolute random lady got into our email chain with like some legal documents, and I was like, hey, what are we doing here? Why is there this random lady from Canada tagged in with our family? The crazy part is that it's some lady with the same exact last name, and also my mom who had passed 4 years ago. Her name was Angela. This lady's name was Angelina. And I was like, you're telling me out of all people out there in the world, that's the random lady that gets tagged into our feed is someone that has the same type of name or is so close to a name to my mom. I was like, ain't that some shit? Like, I wasn't even pissed about it. And she was super cool too. She responded to the email chain and she said, like, you know, she deleted everything. She was an owner of like a little media company thing up in Canada. I was like, super cool lady. But ain't that something? I was like, I guess, hey, shout out mom for still trying to get involved in the estate. Cool little moment. That happened like, yeah, literally just yesterday. Bailey, I was gonna tell you about that, was it last night, but it just like slipped my mind. I might need to run like a carbine for this if I want to get real aggro with it. Imagine it's my mom's long lost twin. You know what? I don't think I don't think she would have had a long lost twin. She got enough siblings. I don't think there's a twin out there, but okay. Hold up. We make this move. We rush through here, and then we place. I can't even do that. I'm trying to. Man, we actually just took this. That's chalked. I was actually trying to get the cool flank. The beam's wild in this game. Well, if you're talking about my shots electric, then yes. Yo, Viper, what's good? Yo, Galaxy, how are you? Please make story mode videos on GTA 6. Yes, I will. Whenever GTA is actually out. Hey, I heard apparently there's something going on with GTA. People are saying that it's gonna get delayed again. I'm like, dude, if that game gets delayed again, it ain't never coming out. Like, I have lost all faith in Grand Theft Auto to come out if it gets delayed again. Like, fuck that. Hit markers galore. Yeah, I got a hit marker for 13. Yo, Trippy, appreciate you liking the stream and giving it a share. Does help out. Yo, Kyle, what's good, man? Jeremiah, if I didn't say what's up, dude, what's up? I apologize if I missed that in chat. I think this is more of a... I might have to No, I still want to rush. What am I talking about? I'm not sitting back.
Bleed it out! Medic!
Who am I to say I'm going to sit back and not rush something on this game? What? Couldn't even see him. Ouch. Never click so fast on the stream. Dude, why? Third time this stream I've been told I look like Peter Yan. Third time. Ain't that something? What career level am I? Like 309, 310. I'm getting in here. I'm not going down that way. Screw that. I don't know what that bounced off of, but it bounced. That's some battle physics. Man. All right, I'm gonna go get some lunch later, bro. All right, Drogo, I'll catch you later tonight, assuming Bailey is going to be live. I shall see you there. Thanks for hanging out with me so far. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Good to see you. I thought it was out of range for that, but I guess not. What's your favorite mode to play? 100% breakthrough. What I'm playing right now is a breakthrough. Yeah, Kyle, that's what I've been seeing too. I've been seeing, yeah, it's about like February 2027. It better not be February. I'll tell you that right now, that if it's February, they can kick rocks. Viper, I love the M16. I think it's great. What up, Ritz? Hey, Gruesome. So, well, Felipe, I'll go right in the middle. 1440p. That's what I play on. Let me see. I'm trying not to miss. Yeah, Oscar, how are you, man? Oh, Christ. Yeah, I know. Has anyone told you you look like Peter Yan? Has anyone told you that today? Why are you so old? What the fuck you mean? Why am I so old? Yeah, am I looking like chopped unk out here? What the hell, man? You're like 36? No, you added a few years on to me, dude. Don't be doing that. I'm not aging. Listen, I'm gonna age like fine wine. What's up, Grayson? All right, I really don't feel like playing Railway to Golmud. I'll be honest with y'all, but we'll keep it there. Patriot, don't even start with me. Don't start. Don't do it. I know what you're about to say. In Leor, no, I play on PC. PC with the controller. Viper, I actually run it both ways. I do run it both ways. All right. Let's do ourselves a favor and let's well, not ourselves a favor. Let me show Patriot what I'm running. If you want, Patriot, if you want a really, really good DRS build after update, I'm not saying it's the fastest, but it is very good. 25-point long suppressor, 15-point extended. You got the 35-point stippled stubby. That's kind of cracked. That was words. Stippled stubby, which is really good. 30-round fast, standard ammo, and then the one-time sight. I do like this build. The only thing I would say is I might consider switching out the underbarrel Or sometimes I go back and forth between the heavy extended and the extended barrel, just depending on if I feel like I need the extra accuracy. But there's a couple things I'd like to try. So I might even go down here, run like a like let's say a full angled, and then I'll go up in here and throw on like the violet laser, right? And just kind of run it like that. All right, we're gonna spawn back on these fellas. We got a lot of tickets. We'll be good. Jay-Z, I don't know. I think Railway to Golmud's kind of like really mid tier. If you're a real vehicle nerd, like, and you just get off by hopping in a vehicle and like that's your thing, Railway to Golmud's like, that's the best thing since sliced bread for you. But if you're like me and you like infantry combat more, it's not gonna be it. I think it just kind of sucks on breakthrough. Like, you don't hardly get through any breakthrough sectors, like 99% of the time. Oh. Damn, bro, that guy actually hit a snipe on me. You look like a Chuck, a one-of-one real homie. I appreciate you, man. Yo, I did the thermal build in the M16 full auto and ended up going 32 and 5. Hell yeah, dude. That's sick. I mean, that's gas. That's truly gas. And 32 and 5 is a heater game. I'll take that any day of the week. I thought about it. I realistically can have much better games, except I just play very aggro. Like, I want to get behind people, so I kind of pay the price of not posting up as much. Will you post the DRS build? I'm probably not going to post it unless I get like some absolutely wicked clip with it. But I did have something similar in my top 5. Like, maybe I'll still run this for now, but normally the second sector can get pretty hectic. Yeah, I might even switch over to the heavy extended. It's just the one downside is, like, of course, like, you know, that the overall mobility of it's not as good. I'm about to get cooked. I think truthfully my KD could be like a 4+ if I just sat back more. I don't know, I just can't do it. I like pushing things, and as a result, I die. Why was he looking directly right there? Oh yeah, breakthrough on Golmud blows dick. Like, trying to get through that first sector. Have fun. Good luck. Yeah, someone get out of this thing real quick. I'm trying to spawn on it. They could do that. That'd be matchable. Oh, if you're on, defense, cutting off the flanks, yeah, I mean, you could absolutely... Sometimes defense, I like to say, is the way to KD farm. Because you can, for real, farm out your KD by playing some good defense. Alright, this is maybe potentially new tech right here. Don't know. Okay, well, that's like kind of new tech. Teammate, I don't need you post up here with me. There's a lot of decoys, like a lot. Dude, I'm the only fella on my team up in here. I got spam fired by the LMR at close range. Oh. Game looks good. What GPU do I use? A 3080 Ti. And actually have low settings on like everything, bro. Thank you, Jay-Z. I appreciate you. I will say I'm liking the 1.75x sight I got right now. The shit is pretty clean. So if any of you are looking for a good sight to run, I do recommend the 1.75 on basically every gun.
Objective Alpha is under enemy control.
I can't get controller input to feel good on this game. Everything feels heavy with Zero Dead Zone. Are you saying like it feels like it doesn't feel good with the Zero? Like it's too, like it's not responsive enough? Alright, can't see shit. Oh, I love mantling dumb stuff. Ow. Alright, rat mode engaged. That's right, pussy boy. Yeah, let me in this little thing here. Yes, sir. Yeah, we take those. All right, let me get some of this ammo under here. You play the static setting on? What's the static setting? You talking about the tinnitus or something, whatever it is? Oh, what's up, Caldy? The Javelin and Golem is the best way against armor. I personally don't even use any of that stuff. Like I don't whip out a launcher. Like I play assault support and then I got 1 hour on engineer. I haven't had that problem, but I do have a lower sense. Yeah, I mean, like for me, it's just like you gotta have a high enough sense. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That didn't really work. You gotta have a high enough sense where you can move around and not feel like stuck in the mud, but the Zero Dead Zone helps get you going like unbelievably quick. Oh, yeah, Chico, that's what I run. Yeah, my crosshairs basically don't be moving. Like, obviously, like, I mean, well, actually, technically, I don't run that. I mean, they kind of move, kind of don't move. Gladiator, I play almost exclusively Breakthrough. I prefer that for this. I don't know. I just love me some Breakthrough. I think it's such a fun mode. I was a big proponent of Rush back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like Rush was my game mode. It's just unfortunate that it's not as popular in Battlefield now. And I wish they'd give it some love. As soon as I get off at this point, I'm done helping cap it. I'm gonna try and get over, probably somewhere over in here on these little, whatever you call them, office building things. I'm gonna try and put down a beacon. Oh, we're gonna get. Ooh. All right. Wow. You tell me I didn't put enough shots in him to get him? Maxic runs a 90-60 on the new settings video he did a couple days ago. Thank you. Someone told me originally he was running like a 70 or something. And then also, hey, you know what's, hey, you want to hear something absolutely wild? Someone tried to tell me I copied a dude's settings because I run a 70. He's like, you know this guy has been running this for a minute now. You had to copy him. It's like, dude, suck my dick. Like, I run these settings. You think I copied someone's settings video to give you settings? Like, blow me if you think like you're a brain dead moron if you think that I'm copying some like a random YouTuber settings. to give you settings. Yeah, the RPG update I know is kind of buns. I can't really do anything with this tank over there. No LMR spam for you, buddy. Oh, can I kit swap and... Ahaha. I prefer the B-36 the most. The B-36 is truthfully my baby. That is my baby girl. The CQB suppressor be sticky? What are we talking about? You think the CQB suppressor be working? Great. You know, Viper, Grand Bazaar is going to be the shit. You know, that's exactly that. Husker, that's exactly right. I prefer the 205. Yeah, what's up, Win? What is your connection to fiber optics? You don't seem to have a problem with latency. Oh, I have a problem with latency at night. That is for damn sure. You should see some, dude. You should see some of my late night streams, dog. Oh my god. I'd be dying around corners, going prone, getting hit by random BS. Dude, it is abysmal. Yeah, my hit reg sometimes at night is like straight baloney. For whatever reason during the day, it's actually been like pretty dope, like pretty good. But at night, man, oof. I really do be getting hit with it. I'd be going through it sometimes. All right, so Liberation, Empire, Sobek. Dude, I have not played a good Sobek City. Like, why am I not playing a good Sobek City yet? Not looking forward to the LMR spam, but the completionist in me won't let me skip it. Oof. Okay. I need some help. I plan a 32-inch monitor, and I was wondering, should I have 120 FOV or smaller? Really, Viper, what that ends up being is, if you can see on 120, you can play on 120. That's really what it comes down to. Like, what can you see enemies on? Because if you can still see them, there's no reason not to run it. Because then, I mean, on a 32-inch monitor, assuming it's kind of curved, you probably can see literally everything under the sun on that FOV. But even at that point, that might even be too much, so you probably dial it down to like 110 because you have so much to look at. Yeah, the DRS is the LMG. Oh, okay, I'll show you guys here real quick. The DRS setup that I was running right now, for any guys that want to see what I was running that last game. 25-point suppressor. This is the 15-point extended. The 25-point slim angled. Technically, you get better accuracy with the full angled, but you do lose ADS accuracy while moving. So obviously not that great. So we have the slim angled that gets a little bit less accuracy. Whatever. 30 round fast, standard ammo, 1.75x sight, and then the violet laser. So absolutely top tier. And this is a great, like, more aggressive DRS build that you can run. I was running it on assault, so you can run it on basically anything. Yeah, for the DRS, yes, sir. Damn, why am I always on defense, brother? They'd be trying to get me to play defense, and I will not. What's up, Lance? You fixed the Claymore now if you put a C4 behind it. I mean, shit, dude, that's one way to do it. I'd be pissed if I started dying to that. But oh yeah, Viper, if you can see him on 120 and it's not difficult, dude, rock it at 120. I'd be playing at 120 on a 27-inch monitor. So I think it's, yeah, I think it's worth. What's my favorite mode? Breakthrough. That is what I continuously play. But breakthrough on attack. I don't be playing none of this defense kind of BS, because then I got to sit back and it's not fun. Ooh, attack. Okay, y'all want to see a little bit of railway to Golmud railway. That's how you know we're playing this, is all my teammates are engineers. All right, let's get ourselves a good distance assault rifle, which very well could be the M16A4. Or if I go a little bit adventurous, the AK-4D, but I don't think I'm feeling like that. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and slap on this beautiful 2.5X, and we're gonna run it like that. Actually, I could, hold up. 30 fast. Top accessory, throw on a violet laser. All right.
All squads, begin assault to secure all hostile territory. First sector is your target. Let's take it.
I got 120 on a 34-inch ultra wide, and it's awesome. That sounds badass. I accidentally did this last time too. Oh, I'm still running the DRS. Whoops.
We need your support in the attack.
All right, at least get that down. It's probably not a bad idea since I'm being all aggressive up here. All right, now we got our M16 though in our loadout. We can spawn on this thing. All right, let's get up here and fry. All right, J-Mac. About 4 feet away from a 42-inch. I mean, yeah, if you got a 42-inch TV and you're pretty close to it. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, tank got me, but I cleared out whoever was up here that was keeping him alive, so that's fine. FLV, I'm on 120. 120.
We now hold objective Bravo.
Yeah, why are they... All right, I can still make it through here, which is nice. Ooh, MP5. Understandable. All right, I'm not getting rezzed. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. If you guys haven't already, do me a favor, just drop a like on the stream. That is all I request. Oh, he's getting rezzed. Okay, we're good. Ouch.
We're taking casualties.
Whoa, they can see me from over there? Hello? Oh.
Bravo has been secured.
Oh, teammate just saved your ass.
Join the attack.
You know what? I don't know why I had a random thought that that was my nade. I was like, oh, it's just delayed. It's just a weird thing. Yo, what's up, Chris? Greetings from Oklahoma. Welcome in, good sir. I'm in Nebraska.
Our forces are hitting Alpha. You gotta make it! Hold on!
I'm in the good old NE. How much RAM do I got? I think it's like 32 gigabytes. 32 of these joints. Ouch, stop it. Yeah, that's right, buddy. I can still shoot over there.
You're leaving the AO. Return to combat.
How? Yo, stop trying to light me up over your teammates. Can we please do something about this fella? Top Gun, I'm sorry. I'm not coming down there for you. All right, we gotta mute this guy. Unfortunately, my beacon's out. All right, let's see if we can manage to get up here. Man, I can't get away from nothing over here. That's one reason I dislike this map, is just because you really can't get away from anything. Like, snipers, all that. Like, it's just... It is tough and annoying.
I need a fucking medic!
Yeah, bloodbath. Thank you.
Neutralize objective Bravo.
Be advised, limited reinforcements left.
I for real, I just think this map is super mid. I'm really not that big of a fan of this map, to be honest with you guys. I really am just not. I just don't think it's that great. Like, look at how this entire building's basically gone. And so now snipers can just look in here with free reign. Man. On this map, I gotta use thermal optics. No, I'm not. I don't think you need thermal optics on this map. Definitely not. I think the sectors are way too wide. You go on a flank and get sniped. Yeah, 100%. You get sniped by someone that's in a stupid ass spot or whatever. Like, oh man, dude, sitting on. Oh, I was not getting up there anyways. It's a conquest. It is a conquest and escalation map. Yeah, truthfully. What's up, James? Sacred, what's good, man? Let's just try and get. Let's at least try and cap this. I can probably barely survive laying right here. Okay, wait, so we got this and now we're losing A? What kind of tomfoolery is this? Ain't that some shit, guys? Now, this is like the 11th game I've played of Breakthrough on this, and we just literally did not make it past the first sector. It's either you go to the first sector, you maybe make it past the second sector, and then by the grace of God, you might make it past that, but otherwise, you're not doing it. All right, I'm gonna remove Railway to Golmud from my playlist. I'm not a fan. Clock out of work, about to clock into Battlefield. Hell yeah. All right, we're getting rid of that. No more Railway to Golmud. Do you think they should add a mode for Breakthrough and have a player decide to attack or defend? Wait, what? Have a player to decide to attack or defend. What are we talking about here? Like, elaborate. And the map is very, very tank heavy. That's maybe one reason why I'm not the biggest. Biggest fan, I should say. Yeah, what's up, Rooftop? They shouldn't what? You play the map once and you want it based on casuals. Yeah, it's like you're not like, I literally played it. It was on stream. I was like, wow, this is a world's first for, at least for my stream, where I played it and we got through the full thing. Oh, attacker, thank you. Praise the Lord. This thing, I think it's like the second sector too, so we should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna probably drop down to the 1.75 on this thing. We'll try and get a little aggro with it. Man.
First sector is your target. Let's take it.
I actually almost just got quickscope.
You're leaving the AO. Return to combat.
Okay, we now hold Alpha.
I do see them, trust. Aw, man.
Back in the area. The sector's ours. Enemy still present. Hunter down.
Yeah, you're not surviving that, buddy. All right, someone hit me with some ammo. I want to resupply my beacon here real quick. If Cairo's bizarre, we're doomed. You know what? I kind of agree. I kind of agree. All right, we are good. We have gotten my beacon back.
Objective Alpha under our control.
It's like I was waiting. I was trying to figure out where that guy was. Well, we are low-key steamrolling because we got a good tank player. Let me just get in the house here. Nope. I will be getting up top. I'm just gonna put this down up here just in case I get sniped. Which, by the way, very likely. Hey, where's the enemy team at? They just all like back up and go to the next base?
All call signs. Enemy
All right, well, I guess I'll go ahead and resupply this down here. Yo, is that Franken? What's good? No, I don't have a full auto M16. Nope, no, no, nope. This is burst. I just fire it fast enough that it looks full auto.
Right, all call signs. Take the sector and keep pushing our attack.
You can spam the burst essentially fast enough that it will be fully automatic. Like, damn near. Don't know where that whatchamacallit thing is, that drone. Okay.
Be advised, hostiles.
You know, I'm just gonna place a beacon here. We have some snipers, but I just don't think we have an ass load.
Hostiles now hold objective Alpha.
Kinda definitely slapping with this thing. The M16 is really good. Well, he's got to move. He's got to move anyways now, wherever that guy's at.
Enemy sector has been captured.
Hipfire only challenge? I'd have to find a very good hipfire gun and a map for it, Sacred. That could be interesting, though. Yeah, Bart, I do. I use my L1, R1. And Victor, I could see that. That's what the leaks are saying. It's Dawnbreaker. I don't know how much I read into that, but that's what people are speculating. I've seen that, like, that's a pretty, I'd say, common rumor for that map in Season 5. CQB modes? I don't think I've had played a CQB mode going for a hipfire challenge. I'd probably play some regular breakthrough with a hipfire challenge. I think that'd be fun. Potentially. Ooh, I saw that glint. I just wasn't thinking he was aiming at me. Have you played Battlefield 4? Yes. I've played every Battlefield since Bad Company 1. Absy, I do love the Battlefield franchise. I basically started playing Battlefield and Call of Duty basically around the same time, so I've played both franchises almost like, well, I've played Call of Duty a lot more in total hours, but I've played both of them for a very long time. Okay, we're gonna see if teammate wants to come here, pick me up. Not the greatest idea. I think, you still think it'll be downtown? It would make it a second CA map, and they love sticking to the same areas. I thought they were trying to do something like totally unique with it. Damn, I didn't get a chance to even get in there. Rip. Hello, bro. How good are you? Brandon, I'd say I'm very good at the game. Like, probably, you know, top 1% player. That is indeed what I'd say. If I rate myself off pure skill. Skill at Hear Ye video game. Oops, no, I'm accidentally open. Well, accidentally opened Photoshop. What's up, Robbie? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Thank you for asking. How are you? Some people are saying it's either gonna be Las Vegas if you look at it. Yeah, I think there's a few clues of things they're talking about where they say it could be Las Vegas. I've seen that too. Vegas, Dawnbreaker. I think those are the two like main theories right now. Love Battlefield. I have a problem. I have an addiction to play Battlefield. I play it every day, but I have to work. That sounds like life. You do gotta work. I'm at your oldest son's graduation. Watch before it starts. Oh, that's what's up, dude. That's what's up. Congrats to your son for hitting that graduation button. Love to see it. Empire State. I would not mind a little Empire State. I could actually technically get away with a hipfire only challenge or hipfire only game on Empire State. If this is... Oh, we're not attacked. Build for the M16. I got you. Let me share. So, build for the M16. Really kind of standard. And someone asked me why don't I use it full auto. I do. I just think it's very like it's very easy to use either way. The only shitty part about using it full auto is the fact that you can't use a lot of great attachments because it's 25 points to make it full auto, which sucks. So 25 point long suppressor, 10 point heavy extended, 30 point stubby, 30 round fast, standard ammo. Have the 1.75x sight, the ROM, and then the violet laser. Build for the M46. Oh, the M16. Yeah, or no, my bad. Battlefield 6 is full of tryhards. Not really. Are you a Battlefield gamer? What do you mean by that? Am I a Battlefield gamer? Like, I play the game. I post content on it every day. I've played every Battlefield since like Bad Company 1. So I'd say I'm a Battlefield gamer. I'm an FPS gamer more or less. I like FPS games. What's up, Areva? I appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So we can make ourselves technically a hipfire only build. I'm thinking I want to say almost if I could probably create an SGX hipfire only build. So let's go. We'll just go iron sights. What helps with my... Oh, hold up. The hand stop is you can run and do all that. We're going to run the CQB suppressor. Run the 30 fast. And let's see what I can get up here. So I have a bunch of points left over. That's the way. Is that as good as it gets here? 71. 71. Okay. Buffer. We don't really need that at all. And the light doesn't do anything. So I guess throw on 30. We'll throw on that. And then we got to throw on a charm. Throw on the little goggles. SCW best SM for BR? Is it the best? I don't know. I don't be playing BR really. Yeah, we already took this. The ultimate way to run around and zip fire like this. Kind of works. Kind of works. We won't fault you for the accidental ADS. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be ADS in here a whole lot. We're gonna try not to. Oh wait, hold up. That short barrel does give you more. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is egregious. I mean, that's a really good hip fire.
Need a medic!
Team, I can get you up here. Oh, I'm getting you down there. Okay, yes, sir. Well, fellas, I'm clearly putting a little belt to ass right here.
Alright, objective Alpha is under our control.
Damn, this shit's kind of disgusting. Yo, dude, is this shit kind of a cheat code? Hold up. I'm actually kind of beating ass. Play engineer, you'll get better hip fire. I'm not playing, dude. I got 1 hour on engineer. I'm not doing that. I'm not ruining my 1 hour's worth of playtime on engineer. What's up, Ernie? Yeah, Caldy. I'm not a huge fan of like only going hip fire, but I mean, this is fun. Eh. Dude, like you just don't stop, like you don't stop moving with this, right? You know, like. Sorry guys, I had to ADS on that one. I had to ADS the noob tube. Literally Doom multiplayer. Yeah, it's genuinely, yeah, running around like Doom. My lobbies actually shoot back. You know what's kind of crazy, official, is that I play the same lobbies you do. I just queue in on the breakthrough playlist and I just play. So I get the same rooms you do.
The enemy has secured Bravo.
Aw.
I need a medic!
Bro got lit up. Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, that was a random nade. Let me see. Okay, we go outside, go around on this right side. We're gonna do some dirty diabolical plays.
You're leaving the AO. Return to combat.
Oh my god, the speed in which I move when I fire. I think I move faster when I fire, hey? Yo, Gamertag, what's good? What up, cutie? We're doing a hip fire only game right now.
Objective Bravo captured by hostiles.
I'll try and get you, bro. No guarantees.
Objective Alpha is under our control.
We'll sauce that over there. Have fun.
Marked objective under threat. Let's defend the position.
Bravo is under enemy control. Objective Alpha has been lost.
I mean, nobody in this game's got a better sprint to fire than me right now.
Turn to combat.
Nobody in this game's got a better sprint to fire. Skibbity, what's up? What game is this? No, it's not, bro. Get a job. What? You got to get that Marius board? Dude, I'm not... Dude, the Marius board is the most overrated thing in for controllers right now. There's no reason to have a Marius board.
You are exiting the combat.
Get yourself a controller from a company like that's got like a PS5 controller. It's got your paddles, your TMR sticks, and then overclock it to 8,000 hertz. That is the quintessential same thing. And plus, those Marius boards like $300. Who the hell wants to pay for that? Official, my lobbies still shoot back at me too. Like, I don't know if you'd like notice. Like, I do die. Like, when I play the game, I do die.
Return ASAP.
You know, I'm just doing some crazy shit right now. Kind of fun.
Bravo has been secured.
Wow, why did my... Okay, so my chat actually started showing up. That's crazy. Finally started showing up. My OBS. Wait, what about PUBG? Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with using a DualSense wireless controller.
Outside the combat area.
You can run the standard DualSense. If you're on PC, I recommend hardwiring that joint in for less input delay. Ow. You've been using my classes and they're low-key crazy and they're helping you a lot? Hell yeah, dude. Glad to see that. Glad you're able to put some belt to ass using my setups. Okay. No, my teammates are getting like kind of... They're getting kind of screwed down here.
The enemy has secured Bravo.
This thing is so cheese.
We're targeting Alpha.
This is genuinely such a cheese way to run this. And I love it. I see people say this shit to Mexican Enders. Yeah, it's like we're all in the same rooms, fellas. Like, believe me, it's not like I get some special creator rooms where I just get fellas that just don't shoot back for the sake of that. Dude, if I had that, my KD would be like an 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm playing real fellas out here. Sometimes they play like there's money on the line. Sometimes they play like dad gamers, you know, that don't care.
The enemy is taking objective Bravo.
Ooh. Aha. Oh my god. Ooh, a little 5-piece with the spray. Brian, no. Hey, yo. Hold up. Hold up. I realize I do not have a tab open for that. Let me get this open. Yo. Thank you, Sacred. Hipfire 100 kill challenge. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, man. 100 kills with Hipfire? That'd be kind of tough. I'd have to get really lucky in terms of like the overall like lobby, like how long it's gonna go, but we'll see. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna slow down in kills. We're gonna see what we can do. Not tech savvy, but it's the game and how it updates each one. Really internet dependent. I had to be display delay for having a bad monitor. Change to a gaming monitor. Improve it. Ping. English, please, on that one. Or some punctuation. You have some punctuation, but a little bit. I'm still having trouble understanding. Ow. Being out there is not a good idea. I need to get myself inside. Use the 30-point blue laser. I was going to use it, but it doesn't actually give me any better hipfire. I was looking at it and it didn't give me anything. I got 81 hipfire right now. ha. Dude, hipfire is actually hilarious. I mean, you really can just do things, you know? Like, you can just... Like, isn't that crazy that that hipfire is that good? Hey, yo, Donna! Come through the 5, gifted. Yo, Donna, absolute goat? Thank you so much for doing that. Now you guys are gonna have to see the 5 members be gifted one by one. Thank you so much. That is super kind of you. I really, really appreciate that. Donna's the goat. I think we're about. I think it's about done showing up. Yeah, green's for the hip fire. Yeah, blue's for the ADS. And yes, this is the SGX. But shout out Donna for doing that. That's awesome. Super thankful. Super grateful. I actually have to get some of the clips using this SGX afterwards.
I knew you had my back.
It's unfortunate that It's unfortunate that my teammates literally can't push through and do anything with this. Actually, technically, that 10-point light does add a little bit. Hold up, let's look. So, right accessory, the light. Oh my god, this light would put it up to 88. But I'd have to lose something. 30 fast. Wait. Oh. Well, 1 ticket anyways. That's cracked. That you just pointed that out. That is cracked. So TDE, the laser is the green laser, which normally green lasers help you with hipfire accuracy. And this is like an expensive green laser to get me like peak hipfire accuracy. Dude, I went 55 and 15, basically just hip firing the SGX there and that like little area. That's hilarious that you can actually do that. I wonder what other SMG would be good to do that with. I think the SGX might be the goat for this. Maybe you might be able to build the CZ into some nasty hipfire. We'll see. It might be plausible. We're not playing Liberation Beat. Gamers know hipfire is better in close combat or hipfire into ADS. 100%. 100%. That was entertaining. I like it. Yeah. Let's see. So technically with this has now got 88 hipfire, which actually kind of cracked. You can get the M4 to an 88 with a green laser and flashlight. Can you get anything past 88? I'm thinking an SMG would be like the prime thing here for like just mobility wise. I don't think the PW5A3 is gonna have enough like pure stopping power, but let's see if all right, let me reset this to default and try and build this for that. So, okay, that doesn't do anything. No barrels here for hipfire on that. CQB, suppress. Okay, I don't think this is actually going to work for that. 62. 71 for the 120. Okay. Left accessory, we can get, okay, 78. Oh, we're already maxed out. Well, I guess that's really that. Well, you wouldn't use sights at all, so I guess you tried something else here, but like, the suppressor doesn't even do you any extra benefit, which is cracked. It's like, what's the point of running? I mean, I guess it's the best way to do it. You can run any of these things and be fine. I mean, like, you'd run, I guess you'd run like literally a flash hider, right? 35 fast. Maybe like the mag catch for the reload. The light barrel for some more mobility. And then maybe go for a 35 round mag. P90 for sure. I mean, that's pretty cracked, fellas. What up, MRCG? I think it's good, but it's not SGX good. Does you, I mean, oh, actually, wait, you can run the hand stop, but this isn't, well, then okay, hold up. Yeah, that's not nearly as tight. But don't we get a switch with the drum for these games? That'd be pretty dope, actually, if we did that. All right, we're gonna reset that. Okay, rush, so it does have the highest. Someone's saying we can try. Let's say, all right, hold on. We can look at the P90 here too. We'll just go reset this real quick and see if we can, how high we can get the hip fire on this thing. Okay, so left accessory, so 60, 71, okay, 71, but that costs 30 instead of 20, so we're not going to go for that. It's going to go probably for the light barrel. CQB stays at 71. Okay, right accessory, 78. Damn, is that the highest you're going to get it? That actually might be the highest you're gonna get it. Wow. Okay, so it actually might be the SGX is the best possible one to do it with. A hipfire LMG would be cool. I don't know if you can build that. Let's see, what about the Vector? Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna reset this build. Try and craft it. So let's see. You probably want to go for that. You want to go for the hand stop. That's peak mobility right there. Okay, well, nice. Yeah, the Vector's kind of like not that. Wait, hold up. It gets up to 78, but we'd have to get rid of that suppressor. Yeah, it gets up to 78. You get a little bit more mobility with this, but we definitely need the extra points there for that. And hold up. Take off that so we'd rock the irons. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot else you could run to make this thing even better. Maybe you just run this to get the extra mobility. Yeah, 88's the highest. I mean, this would be kind of fun. Yeah, and that's the one thing. You're going to miss more shots, the hip fire. So I could try that, and then here, hold up. We're gonna go. Someone said you could build the M4. Let's just take my acid drip build, and we'll reset this, and try it out, and then I want to try it out one more game, where we will go for that. So the short barrel gives you the hip fire boost. Okay. CQB suppressor, that does help you. We're gonna throw on the basic iron sights because we're not gonna be using any of that shenanigans. Flashlight. Not spending the extra 5 points. Okay. And this does not get that grip that allows you to run around and spray and pray like that, unfortunately. But you can use a mag catch or a rail cover. So the rail cover helps you draw speed. I don't know. I still think the SGX might be the best, but the M4, not that shabby. Use a 20 fast? No, I don't want to be on for a 20 fast. I don't think that doesn't give me hip fire though. That just gives me more mobility, right? Yeah. I don't need more mobility. I need the extra. I still need the ammo because I'm hip firing. I'm not sure if you made the cord into a sub, but here, let's see if we can get a. You know what? Hold up. If I could get a hip fire game on Siege of Cairo, that'd be fun. M4 Counter-Strike Edition. Paul, you're not wrong. I'm gonna try and see if I can get myself into an attack game, and if I get into an attack game, I will try and do the full thing with hipfire only, which would be really fun. Or maybe we'll see. But Manon, what are you saying? Like top ARM? Like what does that mean? Nope. Okay, we're gonna try the good old trick where we switch our characters. Would y'all, I was about to say, would y'all want to see a hipfire video? Would y'all want to see me trying to do a hipfire only vid? Yeah, you like the hipfire saga? Hell yeah. Okay, let's get ourselves a couple extra maps that we could play, probably, that'd be good for this, like... Oh, Hagenthal would be elite for hipfire. Only camera quality, Batman, what camera am I using? Simp, I'm using a Sony a6300. And I have it connected via an Elgato camera mount and or cam link, and that goes into my computer, and it basically just allows me to use it as such. All right, what we're gonna do, so I'm thinking peak mobility right here. 72 mobility, 88 hipfire, SGX. There you go. Thank you, Great Taste. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Since I'm here, I might just record this. Since we're trying it, it'd be kind of fun. Oh, yeah, win. I definitely will. Alright, this is actually kind of crazy. This is like, I mean, this is just so wild. Ooh, okay, he's a freebie. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution to my tag collection. Put a launcher on air and you can still do hip. Wait. Put a launcher on air and you can still do hip fire only? I mean, technically, yeah. Let's just put this back right there, right there. Oh, he peeked that.
I need a medic!
I technically did hip fire a noob tube at him.
We have Bravo under attack.
I'm still gonna run down to A here since that's where the people are at. Damn, I just burst hip fired somebody.
All right, we now hold objective Bravo. Frag out!
Alright, I will run up in there. Come here. Ahaha, see you later. I know, the gun stance is hilarious. No, there's 3 right there. I thought I was gonna get 1. Let's see if Silly Goose or someone picks me up here. Nah, probably not. What gun is that? This is the SGX, actually. Oh, they took out my beacons, too.
We need attack support on the mark.
Actually, I kind of really don't mind running at people head on, because all I'm doing is hip firing.
Objective Bravo captured by hostiles.
Didn't even matter.
Bravo's under enemy control.
Yeah, that. So. Ahaha.
Objective Bravo captured by hostiles.
Lol. Oh my goodness. No, I missed. Oh my god, dude. That was correct. Hey, someone pick me up. I don't TDE. I could technically hip fire drop. Could technically hip fire drop shot. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just spawned in. Nice little hip fire 3-piece.
Reps of losses coming in. Watch your backs. I need a medic!
Yeah, this thing is deadly. This thing is like truly deadly.
We need to raid the fence on the marked objective.
Do we find Mr. Hipfire sensitivities? I'm actually keeping it the same. I think my hipfire sense is fine.
Attack successful.
I'm keeping it all the same. I like what I got.
Sweep the area for all remaining hostiles.
Okay, does running hipfire accuracy, like does running a hipfire only build change the way I play this second sector? And maybe a little bit. I might have to go down and get behind them, but not the normal route. We'll see.
New enemy sector is your target. Move in and secure.
Come on.
Be advised, attack support needed on the marked objective.
Ahaha. All right, we're gonna go place this beacon down way back yonder. Now we run up behind people. All right, Stimmy. No, that could have been such a diabolical flank. Now it's gonna get nerfed. Nah, it ain't gonna get nerfed. It ain't gonna... Wait, did they take out my beacon already? Yo, that my gremlin teammate must have been firing back there. Come on, dude. All right.
You're outside the combat area. Return ASAP.
And here we go. There we go. Got the sector.
Enemy sector has been captured.
Who got somebody? This would be fun actually here to go for this.
Target the objective.
Hold up. Hold up. Leave that guy. Can't leave him. Oh no.
Move to attack a marked objective.
Man, I played with an LMG. Forgot the name was. Am I doing a challenge? Yes, I am technically right now. Yeah. Okay, hold up. If we can get back here. Oh my god, this is so elite. This is unbelievable.
AO, get back.
We are targeting Alpha.
Just nobody fire by it.
Hostiles have secured Alpha.
Dude, oh my god, they're still right there. Oh, the M1, you're talking about, yeah, the M123K. The M123 is really good. Obviously harder to control though. Bro saw me. I don't know what he's waiting for right there. Hold up, we might be able to go behind him.
You're leaving the AO. Return to combat.
No, you're not doing that. Please, please, teammate, res me. There's so many fellas. He's cooked. Yep. With the controller recoil nerfs on top, it's getting a touch. It's a bit unruly. Controller recoil never got touched. Not of my knowledge. Dude, I hate that they're looking back there now, which is cooked. Hate that they're looking back there now.
Tracking you outside the AO. Get back.
This is bad. This is bad. We're not in a very good spot to be able to take advantage of all this. Like, teammates, we don't need to fire in here.
You're leaving the AO. Return to combat.
Crouch running this with Spec Ops. Yeah, the crouch running it with Spec Ops could be real dirty. Like, can these guys not do this? Like... Yeah, maybe we'll just throw a beacon down in here. Oh, that seems to be that right there.
We're tracking you outside the AO. Get back.
I legitimately thought that was a guy sitting in the corner. Aha ha.
We're losing soldiers. Stay sharp.
Oh my goodness, dude. I'm still able to pop off, but... Turned on, sheesh. Are you talking about me? Yo, my teammates... Yo, my teammates are still back in here by the beacon spots. Teammates, we gotta get out of here. That's not the move. That is not the move to be by the beacons. Oh my god, hold up, here we go. Oh, we're clearing house. All right, we definitely were so much of a pain in the ass we were able to clear house. That's hilarious. I mean, obviously, I'm pulling down, right?
Get back to your team.
I'm pulling down, so there is some recoil.
This is our final push. Take this sector and the site is ours.
I can't see what I'm shooting at. Oh. Oh, your boy's gonna need some ammo here. Stat. Emily, dip back here, grab some of that real quick. Thank you. No, my fault, my fault, my fault. Yeah, I mean, I do. Like, most guns look pretty low recoil whenever I use them. It's just that I'm good at the video game here, so... Ignore everybody. Yeah, he literally ate the grenade. Gotcha. This is so derpy. Being able to run around with like this much hip fire. Oh, if I was to get a flank. Yo, Miranda, thank you. We got that. All right, we'll just spawn on this guy here. Will hip fire be good for the last little sector here? No. Oh. Jump shot. Jump shot. Throw that down there. Thank you, teammate. I don't think I can push back through there at all. I don't got the time, like, on the seconds. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to do I'm going hip fire only. We're gonna go, you know what? Screw it. We're no. We're gonna get out of here with the teammates back this way. Not a very ideal situation to be in here trying to hip fire, but let's heal up. Ow. I can still get there. Dude, what am I like? What am I able to do here? Dude, that is ridiculous. How many dudes are on that point? That is absurd. I need like 5, 10 noob tubes. Damn, I just spawned into literal gunfire. I was shocked. Spawned into actual gunfire. Alright, I'm gonna go back the other way here. Why am I getting some network? Why am I getting some latency or whatever that is? What I really want to do is be able to make it out. Wait, what? Are we dead ass? Like, how did I... There's no... Oh, there's no concrete pillars right there. I don't believe. Yeah, Carlos, you would think a couple noob tubes may be cooked, but... All right, Geronimo. Oh, I tried. If I can get up in there, I would get the dirtiest clip possible. Come on, let me up in here. Just run into my hipfire, please, and tanks. Thank you very much. Beating ass. Let me get up in a B. This is where it's my time to shine up in here. Ooh. Ha. Oh, and I got blown up at the very end. Hey, dude, that was fun. That was actually a lot of fun. Ended up going, dude, I went 77 and 17 hipfire only. 77 and 17 hipfire only. Ain't that something? Was I top in the lobby? Oh, I was top in the lobby by a mile. Wow. That's cracked. What map? This is Hagenthal Base, Battlefield 6. Yeah, that was a great hipfire game. I'll take that. I think that's a I think that right there is a that's a great way to end the stream off for today. All right, ladies and gents, I think that right there is going to be the way we end the stream. I'm going to go do a little bit of recording here offline. But that was a lot of fun. That was actually really cool. I'm gonna try and see if I can craft up some other hipfire builds to be able to do something. But hey, listen, if you guys enjoyed the stream, enjoyed it, the video, whenever you happen to see this, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that sub button, to follow whatever platform you may be on. I'll be back here, of course. I'll have a video out here in a little bit, and then I will be back live tomorrow. I have a short form, long form, any and all the above. I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be making this. I'm going to be making all this hipfire stuff into a video. I think it'll be really cool. All right. Thank you guys. Donna, shout out to you again for giving the 5 or gifting the 5 members. Really appreciate you. And with that being said, everybody have a good rest of your day. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.